Okay, that's better. So, I've got my water. Let's go back to Gravas. Since the tram car came in, I want to see where the tram car can go. Is this empty? Yeah, I'm going to bring that with me. Do I want to leave? I think I'm going to leave this in the Gravas. It's an easy way to get down here, and normally getting here is maybe a pain. I guess it really depends on where that tram car goes to. Because if there's like really easy tram access, it might be worth using the tram to kind of go places. Might also be worth building a base up here near the tram station. That wouldn't be a bad move. I think that's what I will do. So, yeah, I may want to take the teleporter. I think I'm going to leave it there for now, but if I'm going to be, like, exploring this area a fair bit, I think I might, oh, yeah, there it is. I think I might move the teleporter up here at the very least so I can fly down. You know what? Do we want to just do that now? I think so. Yeah, because if I had like a little base floating in this spot, if I wanted to go down into the Gravas, I could fly down, and this would also give me access to a really convenient tram station. Of course, now we're going to have to go all the way back up there, but hey, it's fine. Let's see. Well, that comes back down. We might as well grab as many of these toxic spores as we can. Let's see. I should also go... Oh, inventory is completely full, but that's fine. And what I should probably do at some point is go back over to that original base that's supposed to be taking some of my overflow and make sure it's actually taking the overflow properly. Okay, so question is, can I make a platform floating in the sky here? I can. Maybe. I think this is enough space that I can put a living compartment down. Perfect. Doesn't have to be much, it just has to be there. I'll put some lockers outside of it. Okay, do we want to get a couple more? Sure. So I'm not using all of this iron. Heck, most of it's actually going in the shredder. Okay. But yeah, this will just make getting into and out of the Gravas much easier, because I can just float down. Oh, actually, question. Can I put one of these? Oh. No, we should... I don't know, actually. I kind of like the idea. Let's see, there's a pile of scraps. Oh, downstairs. There's a pile of scrap over here. I think I kind of like the idea of actually leaving my teleporters outside. Normally just because it feels really cramped when I come out of them. Now I could prank myself and have it pointed off the edge, so whenever I come out of this teleporter, I fall into the void. Which would be very funny, but we're not going to do that. There we go. I don't think that's the right angle. So actually this is the correct angle. The problem is the rest of this environment, so you cannot rotate these. They only rotated at a 90-degree angle. I think there's maybe ways I could undo that. But that this is the natural grid or the baseline grid that the game has access to. The problem is the environment itself does not adhere to that, you know, baseline grid. And so, it's going to look at, like, the wrong angle. And I'm too lazy to fix that. I don't know if it's lazy so much as just obstinate. Anyway, back to Gravas. Okay, so that's the elevator it came up on. I want to go check out this tram car. Cuz I'm really curious. Where do you go? Oh, cool. Had goodies. I guess I actually got to... Oh. So this actually just brings us back to that main hub. Which, like, there is a world, where I should probably just figure out oxygenating the world, shouldn't I? Because if I don't have to worry about oxygen ever... Yeah, let's work on that. I've been exploring for long enough. I have tons of resources. I think what we want to do is oxygenate the world and then possibly move my base into the central... Do we actually care about moving my base into the central hub, though? Not overwhelmingly. Now that I'm thinking about it, it just gives me access a little bit to this area. I mean, that's new and different, so that's kind of something. Because yeah, having a central production hub right here actually would be good, but... With teleporters, we're not going to be using them anyway. Yeah, you have teleporters, doesn't matter where the base is. Yeah, this was kind of the thing I realized is like, oh yeah, who cares actually? I'm really glad I picked this area because this is going to be really nice for tree spreaders. Okay, so... Go back. That's a production multiplier fuse. I think we can leave it. Set to supply everything, supply everything. Okay. So first and foremost, thing that I have not done this entire time, we should probably build a biodome and a biolab. So I'm going to need a bunch of super alloy. Two aluminum. Two cobalt. 2 titanium, 2 osmium, and a lerma seed, which are upstairs. There we go. Now, where do I want to build these? I mean... There's biolab. That's not correct. Biodome. Yeah, this is going to be kind of ugly, but my cube is already hideous, so who cares, right? Okay. I haven't actually been using the biolab for much, because I haven't needed to. We are also going to need... Not biodome. Okay, here we go. We're going to want the butterfly dome and the T2 biodome. Let's see. Do we have much for fertilizer 1? I think we have just enough. Oh, but we don't have much for bacteria samples. Okay, question. Algae? Okay, we do have algae. Perfect. Oh, that's what I need an auto crafter for. Okay, let's go make an auto crafter. Which are super alloy rods and paravosmium, I think. Unless I'm completely forgetting this one. I don't think I am. Okay, auto crafter. There it is. I'll put them here. See if we can kind of squish them together. So we want to have this one making bacteria samples. Hydration level is low. Eat some bean. Oh wait, no, I have bottles of water in my inventory. What am I doing? Just did one base and 20-ish teleporters. I'm a little... my main thing is I'm a little scatterbrained, so having too many teleporters here I think would drive me a little mad, even though I do name them pretty distinctly. Okay, do I have sulfur here? No. Oh, we do. Cool. So I also need a zeolite, bacteria samples, and tree bark. I guess I could actually just leave it there. I don't know. No, probably. Well, I don't know. I wonder if other auto-crafters will actually pull from it. Because, yeah, what's your issue? What are you missing? Sulfur. Yeah, because we don't have sulfur or silicon stored in the area. Or we do. Why are you not doing a thing, man? Oh, we're just out of mushrooms. Fair enough. So does that mean we've just been slowly creating bioplastics somewhere? That's microplastics. Bioplastic. Okay, yeah, we have actually. Cool. Okay, so we just go back, grab it. Okay, then we're looking for tree bark. York! There it is. So I was going to get a T2 biodome. Okay, I'm going to set that to supply. Technically, it is going to go into the other bark storage. Maybe I shouldn't then. I'll leave it. We've got plenty. We'll just have to move things around for a bit. And then, I guess I was... Is there not like a T2 butterfly dome? I suppose not. There we go. Oh, but of course we need actual butterflies to do a thing. Let's see, T3 tree spreader. Yeah, it's going to be really easy. We're just going to need... Where's the gene tech stuff? Not that one. That one. It's the DNA manipulator. Where is it? Oh, it's... Okay, so actually what we want is the incubator, and we do want... this one, DNA manipulator. There we go. Really wish I could just slap the blueprints for these things down at this point. I'm going to set that to supply all. We really don't want to have fertilizer 2 hanging out down here. Explosive powder. Oh, though what I should probably do is have 2 of these, at the very least. Osmium. Oh no, we only need 2 of these. Guess I'll grab a stack. Because I should probably have at least a couple of the incubators. Oh, I should have a couple of both of these. Phooey. Because generally we need like 3 of each. Now, do we actually... Oh, we do actually just have a bunch of oxygen bottles. Well, bunch. Handful. But it's good enough. Okay, DNA manipulator. Yeah, I didn't give myself enough there. Oh, right. And we need bark. Okay. One more fertilizer. Was over here. Because, yeah, I might as well have 3 of these. Yeah, use this for trees, which, yeah, should also have 3 of them. I don't know why some of these rotate the way they do. Okay, so I'm going to need 2 more osmium, 2 more zeolite, and 2 more explosive powder. Might have to make some more explosive powder. I thought we were producing in the other base, but maybe we're not producing enough of the core components. Oh, do we not have a sulfur mine down? Uh-oh. No, we do. Oh, but it's the mediocre one, so we should probably work on that. Okay, so what is the best we can make? Shriox. So it's just tree bark mutagen, T2 mutagen. Right? Yeah, it looks like Shriox is our current best. Let's put mutagen over here. There are better seeds, but we don't have them on this planet. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Because, yeah, I might as well jump straight into the biggest, dangest trees I can get. Should probably also figure out what the best oxygen generator I can make is. Okay, next up, butterflies. What is best butterfly? Oh, right, we don't have any larvae. Well, that's slightly inconvenient. I'll keep that in mind for next time. That I should bring... To the next planet, I should at least bring a little bit, like, 1 bug with me. Probably a bee, just to get things going. Yeah, can you even get the butterflies without the oxygen levels? Don't think so. Yeah, like, trees are gonna help. Just trying to remember if there's any, like, weird tricks I can do, but I think we need to go scrounging for bugs. Which means I might just kick that can down the road until we can do some other things. Oh, we do actually have... the butterfly dome creates insects on its own, maybe. Maybe. Okay. So let's go back to that. So I'm going to make tree spreaders. Because I'm going to need it, what? 3 of them. Okay, so I need 45 GTI before I can use the harvesting robot. I might also want to build the space trade rocket at some point. We should also... Oh, shoot. We should make this. Because I might actually be able to just warp to my other planet and grab things. Okay, so quartz. I was putting quartz... Where? Just like a random thing of quartz somewhere. It's not that direction. Quartz. Okay, so I'm going to need that. Only that. Then a bunch of circuit superalloy and rocket engines. Speaking of rocket engines, here. Let's make some more... Do we make some more drones? Let's make some more explosive powder for a bit. 5, 5. Super alloy rods. That's iridium rods. We want uranium rods. Perfect. Okay, so I wanted to make space trade rocket. Let's see if we can link these together. Because I might as well. I forgot I had unlocked this one. Is this just a shuttle? Automatically launches rocket when inventory is full. Okay. Prime. Oh, sick. I could just ask for anything that I have stored at my previous base. Who's Azure? Bunch of rare larvae. Anything else that I'm sitting on at this old base that would actually be incredibly good? Because yeah, I can just request from any of my freaking storage sections. Let's see. I do have 2 golden seeds. Oh, but that's for plants. Which, like, is fine. But, yeah, it doesn't look like we have any of the crazy good tree seeds anywhere. Or maybe, no, that's Solus. Yeah, this is just random junk. Okay. Oh, Azure is not good. What is my best? Let's go for that. I guess we should probably also just get a bunch of uncommon larvae. There we go. Launch the shuttle. Okay, so that'll go... Yeah, it'll take a couple minutes to come back, but that will solve a lot of my supply issues. Because I won't have to do anything. Yeah, that is overpowered. I thought it was going to take me eons to unlock that thing. And then I remember, I think it was last session, it just randomly unlocked. Or maybe it was even like 2 sessions ago. It was like weirdly fast for something that looked like it was going to take ages. I'll have to look at the some of the progress screens. Just haven't bothered with them. Well, do we actually want to make them? Because it was solar system screen is what we need. Oh, this is just... I don't know where I put these is one of my problems. I mean, I guess we could have a couple more just like random dump crates. Right at this entryway. Because I know there's like tables and desks and stuff, but I don't actually like how they look. Weirdly enough, these things legitimately look nicer. Okay, that looks a little scuffed, but whatever. It's a table. It's one of those like entryway cabinety things. Don't think too hard about it. Okay, so let's take a look at it. Known planets of the solar system. Oh, this is not what I was thinking. Oh wait, no, this is what I was thinking. Huh. Delivery depot on a planet to receive every item of a certain type from exchange shuttles coming from other planets. Oh, you can set automation between planets. What the hell? But yeah, I legitimately had thought this would have taken a while, but I guess oh, they're multiplying on each other. Oh, that's why these numbers seemed like so ridiculously high. It's because you're multiplying the TI from this one with the TI with this one. And they're still going up, too. Damn, that's dummy good. Okay. Right. Let's go collect our tree seeds. Okay, next up, I want fertilizer. This is not it. But we do want 3 tree bark, 3 bacteria samples, 6 fertilizer 2, and some zeolite. Yeah, it's multiply, not add. Yeah, I could, like, long ago I called this an incremental game, and some people took mild umbrage with that, being like, no, it's not. This is a freaking incremental game. There's no way you can convince me it isn't. It's just done in such a way that it's like a full-on sandbox experience, and a damn good one at that. I should send a message to a developer. Maybe. Hope they expand it if they don't make a Planet Crafter 2. I hope they make a couple more DLC worlds for this game, but where did I put my fuses? They're probably up here. Seed, mutagens. Nope. Are the fuses over here? Here. Fuses. Okay, because we have a bunch of these. We have growth multiplier. Oh, but that's for other things. We want oxygen, energy, production, trade rocket, purification fuses. None of these are oxygen boosters, so I guess we do need to actually do some trade rocket stuff. That's okay. I've probably got a decent amount. I've got a lot of money. Okay, so we want to get oxygen multipliers and plants. So had another blue screen, lost functionally nothing this time around, which is good. And while I was taking a break as we got started, we're talking about, let's get the tree planter down first. And then I'll work on some of these other things. So talking about Half-Life 3 or Portal 3 potentially in launching with a Steam machine. I don't know if I necessarily believe it. Well, that's a problem. I don't necessarily know if Half-Life 3 or Portal 3 are that far along. I would love it if it happened, though. I think that would actually be really cool. Just because it's kind of felt like Valve has been out of the game dev scene for too long. And it would be lovely to see them actually putting some effort into things. I'm not holding my breath. Okay, so we just want pulsar quartz. We might have to be careful about that. Let's grab all of this stuff. Luckily, I can still use the teleporters even when the network is down, which is confusing. They look like they're off, but hey, I'm not going to question these things. Let's see. I should probably build some more of those, but I think we actually need more pulsar quartz. So what are we low on? In here. That is... Oh, it's silicon. So it might actually be worth building a silicon mine. Oh. Yeah, the reason why we haven't even thought of that is because that's actually kind of far away. I'll go work on it. But yeah, on a personal level, I just want to try the Steam machine. I've been liking my Steam Deck. The only thing I don't like about it is my hands fall asleep when I'm using it, which, I don't know, might be poor posture and or poor circulation on my hands. Don't know. But it's really nice being able to like hang out on the couch while my wife is watching TV or something and actually have a game I can play. The one frustration is me as a content creator, still hate that term. You know, as a YouTuber streamer, it's really hard for me to play a video game for fun because my baseline desire is to record the process or stream it. And so I'm like trying to limit myself to games that are very specifically like difficult to do a full series on. Ooh. Capacity is 8 machines. Is this getting boosted? Well, I guess we don't know if it's getting boosted until I put a multiplier in, which is unfortunate. Hopefully this is affected by the booster. Yeah, most controllers do that to me. Oh. I don't have problems with most controllers. The PlayStation 5 controller has been incredibly comfortable for me. Oh, it's back. Yes. The boy. Okay. Grab everything. We're still going to have to wait for the trade rocket to show up, and that's going to take another 4 minutes. That's not too bad. Okay. I was going to start... Yeah. No, it actually looks like I might be able to straight up build a T2 beehive. Because we want to kind of supercharge past an amount of the terraforming stages here, if we can. Let's see. It's my insect area. Over here. Okay, so you're just going to supply all. Does this also generate bees? I know it generates honey. Hopefully it generates bees too. Okay, so we want to make... I mean... Yeah, let's grab one more fertilizer. We need fertilizer, we need bioplastic nuggets. One more fertilizer. Bioplastic nuggets. And then some more of these. There we go. Logic on this one is we might as well just have a bunch of bees kind of hanging out over here. I'm kind of shocked they're not all dead considering oxygen is still nowhere close to maxed out, but hey, I'm not going to question how these bees are alive. I guess maybe they don't need as much oxygen. I will pretend that that's the case. Unlike weak earth bees, I've bred resilient space bees. There's no way I can get this to be like a nice shape, but it's at least, yeah, it's ugly, whatever, we'll leave it. Okay, so we want to do some lockers, because at this point we should have a locker for honey and a locker for bees somewhere. I guess I might as well just have these hanging out here. Bees. Honey. Demand bees. Demand honey. Wherever it is. Let's see. Did it just happen again? Nope. That looks like that was just my internet. Let's see. Yeah, looks like I'm good. I know. I'm a malady of curses. Oh, right. We have the, we have the butterfly room. I can actually throw some butterflies in here. That'll give us a boost. Okay. So we're going to want some lockers for larvae. I guess I can actually put some bee stuff here. Or not bee, larvae and other things. Like 5. A whole slew of super alloy. Is that 10? No, that's 8. Okay. Really does not want me to build these here. Guess I'll recycle this one. Pull them back out just by a smidge. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to put the butterflies in here and just have this demand every bit of butterfly larva that we have. Eventually we might want to split it up, but butterflies. And then we're just going to do rare larva here. Uncle larva here. And if we're lucky, we can get it so that it actually, we can just start auto-harvesting these by skipping steps in case we need more of them. Okay, and then this is just basic larva. Because we're going to probably need one of each. There we go. So, trade rocket showed up yet? Yeah. Okay, grab that. I'm going to need to make 2 more production, or 2 more machine optimizers. Let's get that going first. One more. Okay. 2 more uranium rods. Should probably add, like, demand. I'm just gonna have this demand water bottles so I don't have to run out and grab them frequently. We may also need to scale up the amount of water that I'm harvesting here. Okay, the shrioks are starting to grow already. Okay. So, plant multiplier fuses. Are they going? Plants have been boosted. And then we're going to do oxygen as well. Because, yeah, we want this to generate a stupid amount of oxygen and a stupid amount of plants. Which would make my life a lot easier. Now, I could go for the growth speed boosters, but I don't know. Let's see. I want to put a purifier multiplier on these. Oh, but I don't currently have them. We only have 2 of them, but that's okay. We'll find more, presumably. I just figure this is going to give us a huge purification booster. Because, yeah, how much is this purifying now? 20,000. That's pretty good. Probably. Alright. I'm going to recycle these. I'll have to go grab that. Because we can probably make some better purifiers at this point. And this will cut down on my power drain a little. Well, I think the power drain is also somewhat exponential. I don't know. Oh, boy. Okay. Let's go back up. We have a quartz catch-all. I'm going to set that to a lower priority. We're going to start demanding specific types of quartz here. Let's do cosmic quartz. Well, do we do... Yeah. Cosmic quartz. This is going to be solar and quasar. And then this is going to be magnetar and blazar. Close enough. Okay, there we go. That gives us just a little bit more storage. And solves some of my problems. Because that way we have the catch-all right next to the boxes. Which, we actually have an insane amount of quartz here. Way more than I was expecting to just have sitting around, but hey. Okay. So let's take a look at our terraforming. Because at this point, biomass should be shooting through the roof more than anything else. Because, yeah, I have been ignoring heat and purification and other stuff. I wonder if we actually can't have insects yet. It's probably the case. Okay. Biomass screen? Probably biomass screen. Because, yeah, I should finish putting these screens down at the very least. This is one of the big ones. I don't know where I want to put this. I guess let's put it up here. Because we got this big wall. Why does it always start rotated? Strange. Why would you do this? Okay, so we actually are generating insects. Even though we're technically not supposed to have insects yet, we are generating them. Hell yeah. We're not generating many, but we also don't need to. Okay, so what do I need next? You know, do we have the... Yeah, we have a bunch of cookies. We do have more energy flares. I must have planted all of my cookie seeds and everything. That's okay. Now, how much quartz do I have? Tons. Yeah, seeing as we're kind of low on pulsar quartz, we'll just pull it from this one. Okay. That should be enough. I still have plenty of money. Is there anything else I want to grab? Nothing else I can afford. We just want to go kind of silly with this cookie farm. That should be enough. I'll just have to have a base kind of elsewhere that is just a couple of trade rockets surrounded by just a... Well, I guess it would be over here, or just be somewhere, but a farm... A bunch of farms surrounded by autocrafters and trade rockets. Selling cookies. We're just going to automate the Girl Scouts, alright? Don't think too hard about it. Gluten-free cookies? Well, there's wheat going into it, so unfortunately, no. So now that I've done this, all of this, where are we at? I guess the trick would be to probably start doing heat and pressure. Yeah. The heck is my... Oh, my car is here. Okay, cool. I'm going to turn this off. We're just going to dump this entire inventory in here. This is the stuff that I want to have on my inventory, but I need space. Okay. So I want to make 5 T5 drills and heaters. Let's see how many I can make. So I'm going to need 10 rods. Should be 10. 10 of those plus, oh boy, 15. Each of these is 8, correct? That's 9. 6 more. Okay, cool. Let's do the osmium rods first. Because I think the drills are going to be a little less space intensive. Iridium. Oh. What are we doing on iridium? Not great. We might want to expand our iridium production. Though we did just turn a bunch of it into explosive powder, so this should not surprise anybody. Okay, unlike... Oh, I should probably grab the boosters. It's fine. Unlike some of the other stuff, I think I actually want to build these things here. Look at these things. I think these are the T2, T3 pressure generators. Time to cause a problem. Yeah, we don't want these near the main base. They are too honking huge. Wait, can I... Do these slap me? They do. They can push me around. Okay. Yeah, we want to slap these over here where we're kind of not spending any time, because otherwise they're just going to be in my way. They're just too big, man. And on the topic of gluten, I think I've mentioned this before recently, possibly in this one. I am still agog at how expensive it is to be lactose intolerant in the US. Like, every once in a while I go to like a gluten-free bakery and it's just like, how much is it per cookie? Holy shit, that's not okay. Okay, so we want to go grab the multipliers to make these a little bit better. We could also consider launching a shit ton of rockets for a bit. That also wouldn't be a bad move. We should probably also get the multipliers going. Let's see, how many iridium rods do we have now? 2. Well, that's enough for one more heater. I'll take it. So that's 3. So I need 2 more explosive powder. Leaving me with 7. Should be good. And then I'm going to need 6 obsidian. And uranium rods. Okay. Yeah, so we didn't build as many heaters as we wanted, but that's okay. My boss is gluten-free, but I need to survive, and boy, the prices are way too high. Yeah, it's like kind of wild. Like, I get it. It is more expensive and labor-intensive and whatnot, but like, it really does suck to have some kind of issue with you that inherently just forces you to pay a survival tax. But that's also like such an American thing. I don't know what it's like in other countries. I'm assuming it's just as bad, at least for like, you know, buying food and whatnot. At least you probably don't have to worry as much about healthcare. Okay, so let's make sure these are getting proper boosted. Yerp, look at that pressure. Then we'll come back and recycle those, because those are deeply embarrassing and not at all useful. Insulin's always the one that I always get kind of baffled by. That, like, you know, if you're diabetic, you need insulin, otherwise you can and will die. And how much, you know, at least in the US for a while, it costs to pay for that amount of insulin. I think last administration capped the prices a little bit. But I don't know about the current administration. They might have just completely stank everything up and made the prices go back up again. I don't remember. There's too many horrors to pay attention to. Okay. Do I just leave these? Because these are maximum vegetubes, yeah? Yeah, they are. I'll just leave them. They're just not very good. It was costing your grandmother $400 a month. Eesh. Alright, back to the field. So now that we've supercharged our terraforming after, like, long last, heat, pressure, and oxygen should now be in a very good state. The GTI is going up pretty quick. Not as fast as I'd like it to, but considering how quickly, like, or how long it took to get places earlier, this is nothing. Okay, so we still have a lot of toxic areas we haven't cleared. It doesn't seem to care about toxic water at all. So maybe I can just kind of safely ignore that stuff. Okay, so we have a bunch of seeds, a lot of animal food that I don't know what to do with. A lot of seeds. The problem with these, like, basic Tusca and whatever seeds is I just don't use them for anything. Oh well. Okay. So, I want to have stuff. Let's put these away. Hey, we can make the next water tank, actually. That's good. Or oxygen tank. Though, at this point, we're actually rapidly reaching the point where the air is going to oxygenate to the point where I don't need to worry about it here. I'll set it up before we go to the next region. We can get rid of these. Also put away the pristine mushroom. What I should probably do is grab enough stuff that I can make another teleporter. Just in case. Okay. Obsidian. Let's go check if that one trade rocket has returned. It is not. Which means, unfortunately, I can't actually tell it to do anything. Okay. I think we're going to go back to... Gravas, because there were some areas in Gravas that I have not cleared. The problem is these are all, like, underground. Good luck finding them. I do have the car on me, right? Yeah, we're good. This is why I wanted to have this teleporter here. What are these doing, by the way? Full. I did tell them to supply, right? Yeah, I think we're just not processing the water. How's the water doing? Almost completely dealt with. Okay, so this is not technically, but I might as well look at this area real quick to see what else we have here. This is still part of that one water system. What about this one? Because, yeah, this is the backside of the super alloy production zone. Is this water part of the previous set, or is this its own separate? Oh my gosh. 2,500 toxic water. Why? Alright, well, start working on that. Let's see. I'm just gonna set these to supply all. That's gonna take a freaking long time. We'll come back here. So, Wonder, do you have plans to check out the other two moons? Yeah. As soon as we're done with this one, I will just warp over to them. However, because those are... Unless those have extra things, like extra steps to terraform them, like this one did, it might be one of those where I warp, slap down the exchange rocket, order all of the stuff I need to make, like, hella terraforming. Let's see. Like, a bunch of pressure and heat machines and tree planters. Okay, maybe not the tree planters. I don't think those are going to work super early on. Maybe they do. But yeah, just see if I can put down the biggest terraforming machines immediately for big points. And we might honestly just speed through that part of the DLC. Okay, so this is toxic water has not been collected. I don't actually know if we need to clear up toxic water, is the one consideration. Like, this is one of those where that actually might be something that I can kind of ignore. Everything works on those moons the moment you enter. So yeah, those moons are probably going to be a very goofy victory lap where I just set those machines up and then spend a while exploring. I might not even loot things, frankly. Maybe I will. You know what, I'd probably do exactly what I've kind of been doing, which is slap down a platform with some chests on it. Let's see. Slap down a platform with some chests on it and just start mailing this stuff off. Running out of oxygen, which is never good. I'll leave that there for the second. But yeah, that'll be a nice little, like, victory lap. I just wanted to do this one because it felt like I'd actually have to work for this one a little. And I didn't want to go into, like, full goof mode yet. And I'm pretty happy with how this has turned out. Because this has kind of felt like, ooh, a really natural evolution of the first planet. In terms of, like, challenge and available content. So this is where the pulsar quartz is. You don't need to clean the water unless you want to. Good to know. Alright. Haven't actually set these to supply, have I? There we go. Let's get our oxygen back. Probably just carry this around with me. That'll just sit there. Whenever my inventory gets full, I'll just make another one of those. So we're actually pretty close. Looks like there might be toxic stuff over there. I'm not seeing any goop. Maybe it's down low. Or it's on the surface and I've missed it. And yeah, I'll just grab some pulsar quartz for a little while. I know I can make this stuff, but it is slightly expensive in the very least. Oh, there's a person here. I was drawn here. I know it now. I understand. It wasn't me who chose to descend into these caves. I felt a calling, so I followed the invisible trail. I'm delighted with what I found. This calling follows me, growing stronger each day. I feel it deep within me, this irresistible pull. But it's warm, pure, comforting. I want to experience this. For once in my life, purity, comfort, benevolent protection. To leave everything behind, to stop questioning, just to savor the moment, even if it's the last. Ooh, what a good purification thing. I wonder if this is the thing that they tapped into. This is the source of the goop. It certainly looks kind of like the source of the goop. Seems like there's a couple of people that got suckered in by this stuff. Actually, a bunch of them. Holy shit. Well. I think we might want to figure out building like a base here of a sort. Because there's a lot of resources here at the very least. It's also just cool looking. Let's see. Okay. Another one of these. I don't think I'll put the teleporter down. I could. Oh. We can't. I foolishly put away everything requisite for said teleporter. Well, you know what? A little too little, little too late. I guess I could carry the super alloy with me. But no, there's no point. There's no way I'm going to be able to get the other bits. And that's fine. We know our way out of here. We have an infinite source of oxygen and enough food and water to last me for a while at least. Holy shit. Look at this. I love the environmental storytelling they've got going on here. That this really was just like siren songing these people to their deaths. I'm gonna just put these away. I'm gonna leave my car here for the time being. Right. But yeah, there's a bunch of toxic clusters and, you know, the sheer amount of dead people that are just piled up in this area. Loading pulsar quartz. We could also probably grab all the toxic spores. Ooh. You know what, actually? This might be a good spot, unless I sent the plastic... Okay, there it is. All I need is a silicon. Because I could build one of these. Still really wish I could sick my drones on an area, put down like a fence, like just a area on the map and be like, hey, go harvest every single resource on the ground here. I recognize that that would kind of break a lot of the income and automation in this game, but it would be so nice. I think the one problem is I might not have enough storage space for all of this stuff, let alone like processing capacity. But that's okay. It'll just kind of sit there. You can, just not yet. Are we talking about like the harvesting machine? Because I'm also referring to like the cobalt and whatnot that's sitting around.